Hey guys, it's been some time since I actually showed you guys the garden. We're not really going to walk around. The trees are doing fine, but I do want to show you guys the trees that I said we'd be growing up together. Anyhow, I want to start with Gable's Glory, because Gable's Glory, I don't know if you guys remember, but last year, this one fried up and it wasn't looking good because we put it in full sun during the summertime. We had to kind of help it recover, and as you can see, now that we're in the next year, it's doing relatively fine. I'm really glad I get to show you guys what happens if you don't give up on the tree. You give it a bit of shade and nurture it. Oops, knocked off a leaf. But yeah, I'm pretty glad, guys, because you can see what happens. And I love how this one goes through so many different colors. It's gonna go green here soon. It was a lovely red color for the spring. It still kind of is, but it's going to turn more on the light green side for summer. Love it though. They actually call this one the chameleon of maples, so that's something interesting to take note of. Okay, time for the health check on Ichioji. It did get a bit of bitten up by some insects, but overall this tree is doing great. By the way, this is in semi-full sun. I mean, technically full sun. It gets 6 hours of sun. But it is shaded through the afternoon, so the leaves look perfect when it comes to sunny weather. With the exception of like one leaf kind of fried, but I don't know what's up with that. All the others look perfect. They're looking stunning, no frying going on here and there. Oh, by the way, guys, this is the second Ichioji. This is just the one that we're going to raise with you guys. We put this in ground last year. The first one is actually also in the garden. It's a little bit larger than this one. So, there's that. Also, when it comes to Ichioji, this is a tree, or a Japanese maple tree, that will turn to colors of either yellow or orange, or kind of like a mix of both. It's kind of unreliable with the color, but it's going to be at least one or the other, which is pretty nice. I want to health check you guys up with these maples, the newer maples that are inside the containers. But before I do want to show you guys the other Ichioji since I was talking about it. It's like nearby this area. In fact, I am working on a pathway. It's going to be a planted pathway. So there will be plants within this pathway, but also all sorts of random bulbs and little things that pop up between the cracks. I think that'd be interesting for a walkway. So this is the secondary Ichioji. You can see it, because it's in so much sun, it gets a little bit more red hues to it, which I love. I think these guys love full sun. In fact, the Ichiojis. I think it looks stunning in this little corner here. And then it has a backdrop of an evergreen, and then one evergreen in a pot. But anyhow, we have other Japanese maple trees that I want to show you guys, at least health check wise. These are also the ones we are raising with you guys. I see a little bit of iffiness. Oop, yeah, it was pretty iffy. It actually just came right off, but that did not look good. I'm just gonna put this inside the yard waste, just in case it was diseased or something. But other than that, all the leaves look perfect on this tree. It was just that one little patch that fell off as soon as I touched it. It looked a little bit lighter in color and like it was ready to fall off. This one just so happens to be Moonshadow. I got this one from MrMaple.com, and I love their selection of plants. They always have something that you don't have, and it's always an interesting collection. So I'm gonna put this one off to the side. That was the Moonshadow. The next one we're gonna look at is Hogyoku. I actually changed out the tag because I lost it, but yeah, Hogyoku, I added the tag. This is one we got last year, just like Moonshadow. Hogyoku is a mail order tree, it's just as well. And if you know what this tree does in the fall. This is one that's gonna turn more along the side of orange, and I'm excited to see that. The colors weren't that great first year that I got it, which I'm not really expecting too much since it's a young tree. Same thing with the Moonshadow. This one does turn kind of on the orange side. I figured I'd bring that up since I didn't say it earlier. And then one of my favorite trees, the ones that we got last year, had a weed in it. This one's doing fantastic. The leaves, I don't know if you can see, but they're ammonium-like, or I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's so interesting. I love the leaf shape. It's such a broad leaf shape. This one, it's hard to pin down the color. It gets like hues of purple, some yellow, some red. It depends when it comes to the fall time, but when it's first leafing out, just like all the others, this one turns kind of on the green side, or it just stays green from spring all the way up to like late summer. That's when it starts changing in the fall, and we get all those wonderful colors, which I'm excited for. By the way, in fact, almost all of these Japanese maple trees, these are just going to leaf out green. I might as well say that. This one here, this is the Japanese maple tree, Green Star. We also got this from Mr. Maple too. I love ordering from them. I actually have a tree on the way from them, and I'll show you guys in an unboxing coming soon. But Green Star is known for turning yellow in the fall time. I did get some yellow color on this one, and it actually put on, I don't know if you guys can tell, it put on a lot of growth this year. I don't know if you guys remember how small it was when I first got it, but it's probably, I think, just around almost doubled in size since purchase. This one right here, oh, you can't even see me anymore. This is Baby's Buttons, or is it Baby's Button? Yes, Baby Buttons, and it's a Circe senatum. Now, Circe senatum is actually native to my area. This is a maple that typically would grow here, but they grafted it onto a Acer palmatum rootstock, and that just helps it to not kind of like sucker, you know, which is pretty nice. Oh my god, I had an earwig on me. But anyways, Baby's Button, I don't know if you can tell, it's looking fantastic. It has this chartreuse green when it first shoots out some new foliage, and I think this thing, even though it's supposed to grow relatively slowly, it is putting on a lot of growth. And it's supposed to be a dwarf, which I like. Uh-oh, I just noticed something. There are some fried leaves in there, but they're like deep down within the middle, so I'm not sure if that's a shaded out thing or if it's because of the heat. This is in full sun, and I know that it is preferred to be in shade or part shade. This one is not supposed to be in full sun, but I have it in full sun, and it looks fantastic from the outside. Just some of the interior, I see some of the leaves were fried. I don't know if you can see the two trees back there. Those are actually new this year. I didn't do an unboxing, but I have two new trees. One is this beautiful, wonderful, Akane. Now, Akane, it's similar to that of Katsura Japanese maple tree. It puts on lovely, lovely spring colors, and it actually lasts, the spring color lasts for quite some long time. It's actually just changing from its yellow colors to more of a green color, like just changing, and we've had these leaves out for quite some time. Akane is supposed to be in a more dapple lighting situation. I don't know if you can tell, this tree, I'm gonna bring you guys in close. This tree is not doing the best, and the reason for that is because of me particularly. I figured, you know what, we're in early spring, I'm gonna put this out in full sun, I'm gonna leave it there, let it leaf out, do its thing, look lovely. Worst ideal ever, because the leaves on top started to fry, and as soon as I noticed it was frying and the leaves were dying or whatever, I did put it into a part shade location. So now it's kind of like recovering stages. You know what? I keep making this mistake every year. but it's okay. We always learn throughout the years. Even if we think we know it all, we always learn something new, and no tree is going to be the same. By the way, I have an area for this. I'm just waiting to put it in ground. I wanted to build a root system, and then we'll get it in ground when it's the right time to put it in ground, once the tree that's in its area grows a little bit more. Okay, this one needs to be watered. This is probably the driest container. This is another new tree though. This tree is Kurabu. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look at the tag if I have it. Kurabu Yama. So Kurabu Yama, I don't know if you can tell. Look at those leaves. They are fantastic. This one I got because I love orange colors, or orange and red colors, when it comes to the fall coloration. So that's what I mostly got it for, and then I also got it for the leaf shape. And I love it. I love the new growth. I love the shades of the green. I'm gonna get this one watered up here in a moment. But yeah, this is another tree that I'm gonna raise with you guys, Kurabu Yama, just to show you guys how fast these guys actually grow. They do grow quickly. This one's a little bit of a larger size, but it was the only size that it came in when shipping. And it's fine because now all the trees are around the same height, even though I got these ones last year and they had time to grow or put on some growth during the last season as well as this season. That one's just right at the same height. I love it. Anyhow, guys, here's one of the larger trees that I want to show you guys. It's not that large, but I want to show you guys just how quickly these things grow. Like, look at this. So I'm going to show you from the beginning of the growth to the end. So this, where my finger is where the growth starts, and you can see the green, and it comes all the way down here. See that? It's pretty amazing. Some of these trees really do grow quickly. This is Tana. This is kind of a newer tree, not really, but this one gets orange colors for the fall time. And I showed you guys it in the past. It's one of my favorites for fall coloration. But anyhow, I just wanted to make that quick video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll possibly go over all the Japanese maple trees, at least how they're doing here in the garden soon. Maybe all of them, maybe some of them. There's so many Japanese maple trees, I don't know if I can. Well, anyways, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Just wanted to update you guys on the health of the trees. I do want to show you guys how the trees are doing, but that's going to have to be in another video. So, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.